welcome to No Movies in Hell. I'm Chris Geiger.
I'm LaClaw Scott, and today we are reviewing Kinds of Kindness. And we have a special guest today, Nate Kushner.
Yeah. Hello.
Welcome, Nate.
It's been a while.
So, Nate, what did you think about Kinds of Kindness?
I think that I loved 2 out of 3, and the third one I have to keep thinking about.
Now, did you know?
Which is not bad.
Yeah. Did you know going in that it was 3 separate stories?
Just barely. I heard one person describe it as an anthology, so I didn't know it was 3, but I knew it was different stories.
LaCroix, did you know going in?
I had no idea. I just thought that it was actually going to be a single story about different people, and maybe it would be like a Magnolia type of thing where they all converge together and their stories tell something bigger. But the 3 vignettes, I think there is a single thread through all 3 of them, just by like the repetition of certain things or elements that happen in them. But
no spoilers. But yeah.
No, I didn't know, but I enjoyed 2 out of the 3. What did you think, Chris?
I think I liked all 3.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know going in that it was going to be 3 separate storylines, but I had seen other things from Yorgos. Like this set of 3 shorts reminded me the most of, was it Dogtooth?
Okay.
No, that's one I missed. Yeah.
Okay.
That's one I missed as well.
Interesting, right? Like I definitely think that there are different similar themes running across the 3. Yeah, I liked it. There's stories that I haven't really seen before, or at least seen presented in this way. That's always interesting, and interesting is good. And the acting was really good. I thought they got a great cast. I haven't really ever seen Joe Alwyn in anything, but I think he played kind of not great characters in all 3 of these. And I was like, you know what? I like him now.
He takes a risk.
Yeah.
I admit it.
He was Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriend, I think.
And his own person.
Yes, he was his own person. I'm not sure what else he was in. I mean, I don't think I've seen anything else that he was in. But, I mean, Jesse Plemons, oh my gosh. Like, this was probably Oscar nominated. You know, he really, the 3 different characters were amazing.
Yeah, so good.
And that's how we've been rooting for him since Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
But,
I never watched Friday Night Lights. Was he in that?
Yeah.
Very much. Usually the best part.
Teen?
Yeah. Okay. The thing that I've been exposed to him the most in is the Fargo.
Okay.
That was a really good season too.
Yeah. And he's of course in Civil War. Really, really good in Civil War.
Game Night. You gotta see that.
Oh gosh, Game Night is so good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go to the slides.
Yeah.
Oh, very close again.
Mm-hmm.
I did really like the soundtrack.
Okay.
And I feel like if I don't notice the soundtrack, then I just give it a 2. But I really noticed the soundtrack, no repeated over and over again, like the key parts. I was just like, yeah. So I really like the soundtrack in this. Nate, if you had to put a general rating on this, what would you give it?
No, it's
no pressure.
it's probably about where you are, where I really liked 2 out of 3 and had things I liked about the 3rd.
Would you recommend this to people?
Yeah, I have definitely. That's
not as broadly, of course, as Thelma, but
yeah.
I mean, with this, I recommend it to people who I think will enjoy it, and I don't have to think too hard about who's going to enjoy Thelma, because that's everybody.
Yeah, previous Yorgos fans will probably like this one.
Mm-hmm.
If you like Jesse Plemons, you'll probably like it. If you like Emma Stone, if you like Hong Chow, and of course, if you like Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe, great in this.
Yes.
He was creamy.
Chris, out of all the vignettes, which one was your favorite?
It's hard to pick a favorite. I liked all three of them. I feel like they were almost all had some sort of horror element to them.
Mm-hmm.
But Yorgos does that, right? Like in some of his movies, it's definitely, especially Dogtooth. I would say the first one, but only because maybe the first one was the first one.
Mm-hmm. It sets everything up.
Yeah. And also, like, there's a little bit of fatigue going on, right? Like, you get to the second one, you're like, okay. And then you get to the third one, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
you're like, okay, what is this going to be about?
I might be ready to go pee now. But I would say the first one, but maybe just if they had been presented in a different order, maybe I would pick one of the other two.
I think what separates the third one, it's like the first two were like little horror movies to me. Like if a horror movie is like take something from your life and ruin it and make it terrifying, it's like you have like an invasive boss. That's never been a horror movie before. I guess Your Wife Has Been Replaced. Or might have been replaced. I guess that's kind of been done, but the third one was more of like a comedy of errors of the character's own making. But I don't know, that just made it feel different than the other two.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like that element of control was definitely a strong theme in the first two, and then in the third one, it was a little bit. There was still that element of control, but it was not as prevalent in the storyline. Do you guys have any other thoughts and feelings about this movie?
I like that montage of Dog World.
Yes, that was definitely worth waiting for at the end.
That was a surprise at the end of the second one. I would recommend it to select people that are fans of his work, are fans of the actors, as mentioned.
I would recommend it to my mom on opposite day. Which I think is coming up this month.
Oh, is it?
No. Yes.
Do you guys have anything to plug in this episode, Nate?
Just as usual, my thoughts on film and cinema can be found on Letterboxd under the name Naterboxed.
And Nate, how long have you been reviewing movies on Naterboxd?
I guess about the last year or so. I think I kind of got into it in a serious way. Only around probably May or June last year.
Okay. And would you say there's a theme to the movies that you review? Like, are they horror movies? Are they classic movies? Are they or just anything that you come across?
I go see new things. I go to a fair amount of like repertory screenings. I do. I watch things that I think have a good reputation for one reason or another that I haven't seen yet. Lately, I've been into Nicholas Ray. I don't know. He's been good to me lately as a director.
Okay. All right. We'll check out Letterboxd and look for Naterboxed. LaQuad, do you have anything to plug in this episode?
Nothing in particular. Still getting through summer films. Got a lot on the radar.
Yes. Maxxxine is on my radar. The New York Asian Film Festival is coming up. So there's a couple movies in there that I've picked out to go see. The Korean culturals, I don't know. I'll put it in the notes below, but they're actually doing some free screenings. 6 shorts, one evening. I think it's 2 Thursdays from now. So maybe the 18th or somewhere around there. That looks interesting. Mm-hmm. And then there's a ton of like other just stuff that's coming out. Just
that's
mainstream
right.
stuff.
There's also like, movies under the stars in New York, and either Mondays in Bryant Park or Saturdays in different parks around the city where you can see films as well.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.